Okay. Aufnahme läuft auch. Ich huste noch ein bisschen vor mich hin. Okay. Oh, falsch. Voll daneben. So, dann fangen wir an. Look, I made a map of the music room's surroundings, which was the stage of the first case. So. Nein. Irgendwie konnte ich...
I'm surprised you went to all this trouble.
Oh,
Mapping is second nature to retro game fans.
We get it!
sorry. Wie kann ich das machen? Ah, cool. Mapping is second nature to retro game fans. Classic dungeon crawler RPGs have a first-person point of view, so mapping as you play is a basic. We get it, let's talk about that later so we can focus on the case. Was ich machen wollte, war das. Sorry. Damit wir uns das mal eben selber angucken können. Also da war die abgeschlossene Tür. Water Tank and Gravel. Victim. Broken Window. Und ein Zimmer weiter Broken Vase. Und Girl A, B, C und D kamen nach oben gerannt. Und wer steht da links von Locked Door? Ist es Girl E? Ich vermute, das ist Girl E.
Then, I'll start explaining. Girl A, Girl B, Girl C, and Girl D were at the entrance hall when they heard the sound of glass breaking. Immediately, they climbed the stairs to the second floor and headed to where they heard that sound. Girl E was in front of the music room on the second floor, and she confirmed that the sound came from in there. But the door to the music room was locked. So Girl D went to get the key from the office, and when the five of them were finally able to go inside, they found the victim's body, dead from a blow to the head. Because the music room's window was broken, the girls thought the killer escaped through there. The sound of breaking glass that they heard at the entrance hall seemed to confirm that. Plus, Girl E's school swimsuit was stolen, so they concluded that the escaped killer was some pervert.
Okay, Moment, ich habe vorhin ein Auto angemacht. Wie mache ich das wieder aus? Okay.
How does that sound?
Yep, an understandable explanation. Just as expected from the ultimate gamer who excels at clearing games.
Oh, thanks.
But it wasn't a pervert, right? Wasn't the real killer Girl E?
Obviously. Girlie was waiting outside the music room for the other girls after she killed the first victim.
Did she lock the music room from the outside? Then she would have totally needed the key from the office.
Which means Girlie was hiding that key. We can assume she used it to lock the music room after she left it.
But Girl D was the one who went to the office to get the key to the music room, right?
By the way, since it was never mentioned in the game, we can exclude the possibility of there being a spare key.
You can lock the music room from the inside, right? So from there, Girl E broke the window and escaped, and sprinted to the front of the music room as fast as she could before the others arrived.
She would have passed by the entrance hall where the other girls were waiting if she tried to do that.
Then, forget this!
It's not cute to see an old guy sulk.
Hey, is Girl E really the killer? We haven't reached an answer yet.
Based on the details of the game, it's no mistake that Girl E, who was waiting in the hallway, is the killer. Then what did Girl E do after killing the girl inside the music room? I guess I need to clear that up first.
After
Bin ich mir selber gar nicht mehr sicher. Was haben wir? Stone Swimsuit. Girl E, who appeared in Twilight Syndrome Murder had her swimsuit stolen by someone. Entrance Hall Photo. Was ist das? Landing prizes. Picture of Mika and Ibuki and Hiyoko. Broken vase. One of the ending prizes, a photo of a broken vase. Goldie showed Girl E this photo in Twilight Syndrome murder case. This vase was broken in the classroom next to the music room.
what did Girl E do?
Victim's crime scene photo. Girl E's crime scene photo. Achso, das war das später. Okay, das war's.
The window in the music room and escaped outside.
So how did Girl E get from outside the school to the front of the music room?
To go back to the music room from outside, you need to go through the entrance hall. Plus, at the entrance hall, the other 4 girls should have been there.
At the entrance hall, the girls heard the sound of the window shattering.
How was she able to get past those 4 and wait in front of the music room?
She probably used a hidden passageway! Twilight's hidden passageway is the world's best!
What Girl E did after the murder in the music room. I need to find the clue that will clarify that. Ich habe eine
After she
Vermutung
killed the
gerade.
first victim in the what did Girl E do?
She just broke the window and escaped out.
So how did Girl E to the front of the music? To go back to the, you need to go through the. Plus, at the entrance, the other 4 girls should have been there.
At the entrance hall, the girls heard the sound of the window shattering.
No, that's wrong.
Vielleicht war es ja gar nicht das Fenster.
First of all, the sound the girls heard wasn't the window breaking.
If it wasn't the window, then what broke to make that sound?
A vase.
Vase? How low can you go?
Paula, Sie sagen jetzt Vase. Wir haben ja letztes Mal nachgeschlagen, oder vorletztes Mal, weiß ich gar nicht mehr, dass beide Aussprachen gehen.
After the murder, a broken vase was discovered in the classroom next to the music room.
So the sound of breaking glass that the 4 girls heard wasn't the music room's window. It was the sound of the vase breaking. Probably.
Actually, the murder was nearly finished by the time the 4 girls met in the entrance hall. Girl E killed the victim in the music room, broke the window, and went to the office to get the key. With that key, she locked the music room from the hallway, returned the key to the office, and went back to wait in front of the music room. All she had to do was break the vase in the next door classroom as the 4 girls met by the entrance hall.
Das heißt, dieser Theorie zufolge ist der Mord geschehen längst bevor die anderen Mädchen überhaupt angekommen sind. Und um es dann aber so aussehen zu lassen, als wäre der Mord gerade eben erst geschehen, hat sie die Vase kaputtgeschlagen, damit alle denken, das wäre das Fenster gewesen, das kaputt gegangen ist. Huh.
To make them think the murder had just occurred
Genau.
and that the killer had just escaped.
So, when the 4 of them ran over after they heard the sound, Girl E acted like she had just rushed over too.
I see. Now the mystery has been solved.
Wait a minute! The mystery hasn't been solved yet! You haven't determined what the murder weapon was yet!
Ah ja, das. Da habe ich stundenlang, naja, nicht stundenlang, aber da habe ich bei meinem ersten Durchspielen von diesem Spiel echt ewig gehangen. Ich habe irgendwann einfach Trial and Error alles durchprobiert, bis ich das Richtige erwischt habe. Murder Weapon?
Who cares about the murder weapon? We found out who the killer was.
Not cool! I went to all the trouble of making this death march, so you gotta stick with it to the end!
What the heck? You're so annoying!
Fine, let's figure out the weapon. If this keeps up, I'm gonna feel like I need to shit. Which means I'll feel disgusting.
You're the disgusting one.
The weapon is pretty unconventional. The answer was revealed in the game, though. Now then, will you guys be able to figure it out?
An unconventional weapon that also appeared in the game. If we're told we can't advance as long as we don't make that clear, then I have to do it. I'll do it. What do you think the weapon is? I have no idea. Was I out of line just now? Now then, there's something I needed to tell you regarding the white noise and the non-stop debates. Some lines of white noise are actually very durable. You won't always destroy them in one shot. Durable white noise will chip away every time you shoot them with a silencer. But unless you completely destroy them, your time limit will not be replenished. By the way, if your difficulty is set to gentle, white noise won't appear at all. You get the gist, right? It appears the debate is getting tougher, so I've obtained some very useful information. I heard there's a guy named Gun something. Apparently he has a skill that can increase the power of the silencer. Okay, vielleicht sollten wir mal Free-Time mit Gundam machen. Gun something, I wonder who it is. Was I out of line just now? Oh well, good luck and have fun. Ja, Simon, das habe ich auch gerade gedacht.
A weapon inside the music room, huh? What about broken glass?
Stupid as usual.
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the head?
Think you attacked her with the fish tank.
That's too big to be a weapon.
Der ganzen Fisch.
Then the
Mario
piano.
Mix.
Why are you going even bigger?
Ich kann sagen, das ist ja noch
The
schlimmer.
investigation conducts universal chaos.
It's on that big a scale, too?
How about beating her with gravel instead?
If it's a weapon that was used to beat them to death, it should have had bloodstains.
Was there a weapon with bloodstains on it?
She beat her to death with her fists!
An unconventional weapon. Okay.
A weapon inside the music room, huh? What about broken
Ja,
glass?
also
Isn't the
Christian
cause
hat
of
recht.
death? Think you attacked her with...
That's too big to...
Then the piano.
Why are you going even...
The investigation.
It's on
Keine
that
Ahnung,
big
wie
a...
du jetzt da schon wieder drauf gekommen bist.
I agree with that.
Ich habe da ewig gebraucht.
I got it. The killer must have used gravel to attack the victim.
My goodness. I got it right.
Bravo.
And I was just throwing things out there.
Ja, ich auch. Ich habe irgendwann... Ich habe keine Ahnung gehabt. Ich habe irgendwann, wie gesagt, alles, was ich an Sachen auswählen konnte, der Reihe nach gegen alles, alle Statements, die ich anschießen konnte, angeschossen. So echt 1 mit 1, 1 mit 2, 1 mit 3, 1 mit 4, 1 mit 5, 2 mit 1, 2 mit 2 und so weiter. Bis irgendwann mal, nach auch mehreren Toten, ich dann das Richtige gekriegt habe. Und du sagst einfach direkt, oh, was soll ich denn mal dazu? Oh Mann.
Just as I thought! I'm chosen by the gods!
You're not chosen at all. And gravel is impossible. It's too small to be a weapon.
Wow.
What if the gravel was put inside some sort of bag?
Ja, das ist allerdings der größte Bullshit. Ganz Danganronpa. Man findet auch eine Menge Threads dazu, wo Leute voll am Ragen sind, weil sie einfach auf Teufel komm raus nicht darauf gekommen sind.
What kind of bag?
Ich meine, ich fand die Idee sogar ganz cool, aber es waren einfach viel zu wenig Hinweise davor, die das irgendwie vernünftig angedeutet haben, fand ich.
If the weapon is something that appeared in the game, then so is the bag. And the only thing I can think of is the school swimsuit. If you tie the swimsuit like a bag and stuff it full of gravel, it'd make an effective weapon.
Gravel inside the swimsuit? Even the Ace Attorney would be astonished by such a fantastic idea!
Hey, Schleichwerbung.
Before the killer, it's an idea that kills two birds with one stone. To make people think the killer is some pervert, it makes sense for a school swimsuit to be stolen. And if that swimsuit was used to make an improvised weapon, it'd have to be disposed of later.
How about it, Monokuma? Are you satisfied now?
This happiness you feel when the mystery you create is solved. Only producers know this feeling of ecstasy.
But the real important talk begins now.
Oh. Okay. If you say so.
Girl E had someone who can be called an accomplice. That person was actually Girl D.
Girl D war Mahiru.
Girl D.
Oh.
You're talking about Mahiru, right?
Huh? Mahiru is the accomplice? What is this? What does that mean?
The piece of face that became an important clue in the music room murder. Girl D got rid of it.
It's okay, I made sure to throw it away.
And apparently the reason Girl E committed murder in the first place was to protect Girl D.
Genau, weil Fuyuhikos Schwester ja offenbar Mahiru gebullied hat ohne Ende.
Girl D was being harassed by the victim. Girl E found out and tried to stop it. And they ended up getting into an argument.
And she felt a rush of anger and ended up killing her.
But she should have had a clear murderous intent.
She
Oops.
probably...
Sorry. Aus Versehen auf den Mausknopf gedrückt. She should have had a clear murderous intent. I mean, she choked her out and then bludgeoned her to death. She probably made her unconscious by accident, and from there she couldn't go back.
I somewhat understand that feeling.
You can? That's pretty scary.
But Girl E was also killed by someone on the 4th day. Or the game's last day. I might as well ask just in case. Who do you think killed Girl E?
Girl E's killer. Right now, the only person I can think of is that guy. Guy F. Monokuma.
It should have been Guy F.
That bitch with the LGG little sister. I will never forgive her.
A scenario where Guy F murders Girl E out of a burning, hellfire desire to avenge his murdered sister.
But Guy F is... What? It's just a story in a video game, isn't it? That's all you can say. If that game is telling the truth, it'd be a huge problem for you.
Hey, clear this up for me. Those of you who appeared as characters in the game, do you remember this incident?
That is... I'm terribly sorry, but...
Es muss doch echt mega scheiße für Fuyuhiko sein. Nicht nur kriegt er gerade erzählt, dass offenbar in dem Jahr, dass er bereits eine Host-Peak war, oder den Jahren, ich weiß gar nicht mehr wie viel das waren, seine Schwester umgebracht wurde, sondern dass er auch noch einen Mord begangen haben soll.
They don't remember. That's obvious. Because their school memories were like totally stolen.
Even if I don't remember, I already know. It's obvious that guy is the killer. No one would kill a nice person like Mahiru besides a piece of shit menace to society like Fuyuhiko. Girl E and Mahiru were killed by that guy.
You sure do talk a lot of shit. Well, I'm used to it by now.
But does Mahiru's murder have anything to do with that game? Perhaps the two are unrelated.
No, the game and Mahiru's death are probably related. In actuality, there's an important shared point with Girl E and Mahiru's murder. Wahrscheinlich. Wo ist es denn? Das, wie beide umgebracht wurden. Oh, offenbar nicht. Metal Bat?
I can prove it with this.
Komm, das lief doch auf selbe hinaus.
I'm not sure the two events are unrelated. At the very least, the killer has definitely played the game. As proof, Mahiru, who was killed in the beach house, and Girl E, who was killed in the game, were both killed by a blow to the head with a metal bat.
Da ist auch sogar dasselbe. Also da hätte ich es aber durchaus vernünftig gefunden, wenn das Spiel auch das Foto akzeptiert hätte.
There's no way we can ignore that connection.
Someone must have wanted to split her head open the exact same way they avenged the first victim. Hey, why don't you confess already? You're the one who killed Mahiru, right?
You better cut that out right now! There is no way a stupid game could be the motive!
You're dumb enough to believe that stupid game, and that's why you killed her as revenge!
If you keep making up your mind like that, we're just going to go around in circles. And it's true Fuyuhiko may look suspicious, but don't you think that'd be too obvious?
What are you...
I mean, there's a possibility that it's a trap set by the true killer.
Trap? What do you mean?
The true killer played that game, and most likely found out about the relationships between the characters. That person could be using that knowledge to try to set up Fuyuhiko.
Are you saying that a completely different killer murdered Mahiru and used the game motive as their cover?
Isn't that what happened, Hiyoko?
Oh shit.
Huh?
Don't you understand? I'm saying you might be the true killer.
What is this? Like, I can only laugh. What are you even saying, you nasty toilet-clogging bitch?
Au, Alter. Huh. Make your argument. Wahrscheinlich die Footprints.
What are you saying, you four-eyed troll? Accusing me of killing Mahiru? You're so mean!
Why do you doubt Hiyoko? Do you know where Hiyoko was today? She was at the beach house, the scene of the crime.
But I didn't go to the beach house!
Fuck. Fuck.
I was wishing Mr. Ann so day.
Ja, genau. Glaubt dir keiner.
What are you saying? Accusing me of... Why do you doubt? Do you know
Die
where
doofen Dinger da
he
erst
was at the
wegschießen.
beach house? But I didn't go to the beach house.
No, that's wrong.
Wie auch immer das jetzt funktioniert hat.
Wait a minute. You should have been at the beach house, Hiyoko.
Mir fällt jetzt auf, dass der Hintergrund im Gerichtssaal überall Strandsand enthält.
Seriously, I told you I didn't.
But these footprints in the sand in front of the beach house, aren't they yours?
I don't have such ugly footprints. They're probably Nikon's based on how ugly they are. Don't decide that based on ugliness.
Huh. They're not Hiyoko's footprints? That's strange. The footprint I collected from your room matches these footprints perfectly.
Collected? I never gave you permission to collect that, you nasty pedo!
Plus, the footprints left in the sand were facing away from the beach house, which means when the owner of these footprints went inside the beach house, they used a different entrance.
A different entrance? Are you talking about the door facing the road that Mahiru's body was leaning against?
Are you saying when that person went inside the beach house, the body hadn't appeared yet?
Im selben Alter? Wer meinst du jetzt? Hiyoko ist... Steht das da gar nicht? Okay, never mind then. Ich dachte, hier würde auch stehen, wie alt die sind. Are you saying when the person went inside the beach house, the body hadn't appeared yet?
The door was still accessible when they went in, and wasn't when they left.
Oh.
Which means something happened between those two events. Isn't that right, Hiyoko?
Ah! I remember now! I remember when I went to the beach house!
Ach, auf einmal.
So you finally decided to confess.
I'm pretty sure you guys already know this, but going for walks in the morning is my daily routine.
I've never heard of that daily routine before.
And that's when I went to the beach house. I went there on my morning walk.
I see. If you went there during your morning walk, that doesn't have anything to do with the case at all.
Don't believe her so easily, dumbass. She's obviously lying.
Huh? It's a lie?
Huh? Oh, Mann, Akane, du bist echt, ja, weiß nicht. Sagen wir mal nicht, ja, nicht mit Intelligenz gesegnet.
People who call other people liars are usually liars themselves.
No, you.
If you say I'm lying, prove it. Can you even prove that I'm lying? There's no way a bunch of worthless idiots like you guys would be able to do that.
You're not exactly helping your case here, you know. Ja, genau. Letter on Mahiru. Was war das nochmal? War das nicht sogar ein Brief an Hiyoko? Von Hiyoko. Letter found inside Mahiru's pocket. I was going to tell you in person, but I couldn't find you, so I put this in your mailbox. About what we discussed earlier. Is it okay if we change the place and time? I want you to come to the beach house on the second island at 2:30 p.m. There it is. It seems there's someone who wants to interfere with our meeting. Let's keep it a secret. Until then, let's try not to see each other for a while. It would be bad if they started suspecting us for no reason. Hiyoko Sayonji. It's gotta be it. I did go to the beach house.
Only during my morning walk.
Ja, da.
No, that's wrong.
Das war jetzt unglaublich schwer.
Only during your morning walk, huh? Will you still claim that after you take a look at this letter?
I was going to tell you in person, but I couldn't find you, so put this in your mailbox. What were you going to do? Can we change the place and that? Or you come to the beach and say this habe ich ja gerade erst vorgelesen.
That letter! It's the one Mahiru had.
I see. So Hiyoko was able to arrange a meeting with Mahiru by exchanging letters with her.
Whoa. Fancy technology.
What is that letter? I'm serious, I don't know.
Oh, snap. I remember now. I totally saw you.
Ja, das kommt ja auch noch dazu.
Huh?
Me and Hajime met up at the diner around 3 p.m. to go to the beach.
Me and Hajime.
I saw you about 30 minutes later, so it should have been around 3:30 p.m.
Yep.
See. So if she met Mahiru at 2:30 p.m., killed her, then ran away afterward, I think 3:30 p.m. is a reasonable time for you to have witnessed Hiyoko.
What, why? Took 1 hour to kill her?
You're wrong! You're totally wrong!
Now that you mention it, you also passed by the diner for Yuhiko. So you should have seen Hiyoko too, right?
No, I did. It's just a coincidence that I passed by the diner. I wasn't even paying attention to the beach house. I went straight back to my cottage after I saw you guys. I didn't see anyone during that time.
Wann war der denn nochmal da? Der war ein bisschen früher da, oder? Ich bin mir jetzt aber auch nicht mehr sicher. Aber laut seiner Aussage ist er dann direkt weggegangen.
For some reason, that sounds suspicious too.
It's the truth. Deal with it.
Just leave him alone. It'd be a waste of time to question him any further. Anyway, that letter in Kazuichi's testimony says it all. You were meeting up with Mahiru at the beach house.
Seriously? I don't know! I didn't even write that letter!
Ja, das sagen sie dann alle, ne?
I'm telling the truth! I really don't know!
Is she really crying? Or is she faking it?
She's probably faking it.
We can assume she summoned Mahiru with the intention of killing her all along. That's why she wrote a letter to let her know where to meet, so the others wouldn't find out. And then you went ahead to the beach house, hid yourself in a specific place, and waited for Mahiru. There's evidence for that too.
The only place I can think of where Hiyoko was hiding is probably that place, right? Ja, hier, ne? Da war ja sogar so ein Gummibärchen.
The place where Hiyoko was hiding. Are you talking about the closet?
Yes, that's right. The gummy candy we
Genau.
found on the floor is the evidence.
Wollte ich auch gerade sagen.
Hiyoko, your favorite candy is gummies, correct?
What's a gummy? I've never eaten something like that before.
Genau.
I have captured the true character of this mystery. Hiyoko, who summoned Mahiru to the beach house, hid inside the closet like a familiar. When she saw her chance, she attacked her like an evil spirit and left the beach house like a swift wind.
But Hiyoko miscalculated that Mahiru's body would be blocking the door at that time. Because of that, she was only able to leave from the beachside door and ended up leaving her footprints.
We have presented the proof! My 4 dark devas of destruction didn't even need to come out!
It's a trap! This is obviously someone's trap!
Who's someone? Whose trap is it?
It must be that one person. You know, the one with the mask, maybe? The one with the mask? There was a suspicious mask at the beach house, right? Whoever was wearing that could be the real killer.
You're the one who wore that mask and killed Mahiru, right?
There's no way I'd wear such a childish mask. Is your brain fried or something?
That is right. It cannot be Hiyoko. That mask belongs to Sparkling Justice.
Oh, jetzt kommt sie wieder.
Sparkling what now?
That mask says it all. Sparkling Justice is hiding on this island.
Serial killer fangirl.
Which means the legendary serial killer Sparkling Justice is the one who killed Mahiru.
Why, you? If you continue to say such foolish things,
Dude.
I shall tear you limb from limb.
Don't blame Miss Sonia. It's just a difference between cultures. Culture shock, you know?
Yoko, why don't you just admit it already? You're being unreasonably stubborn.
It's all in your head. Oh, why can't you understand? I'm not the killer.
It's true that Hiyoko is suspicious, but there's something strange. Something doesn't make sense. I can't help but feel like we're being directed by someone.